Hello everybody, it's vanburman here and welcome to another video. I've just watched the Arsenal versus Bayern Munich game and we've lost 5-1 again. It's like deja vu, but not in a good way. Not that deja vu normally is a good thing, but I've got to say I feel a lot more optimistic in this from losing this time 5-1 than I did last time. Like I said, I don't normally give my thoughts and opinions on after the odd game or anything, but I felt like because I made one in the last leg, I should make another one now, just with a bit of an update of sort of like how I'm feeling about everything. Obviously, it's not a great time to be an Arsenal fan right now. Quite a few losses and bad defeats as well, to be fair. Tonight is the exception from the three, and the Bayern Munich and the Liverpool game. Didn't actually get to watch the Liverpool game. It took me a long time to get home that evening. I only got to see the last 15 minutes, which I don't think was a very good representation of the game as a whole. But from what I did see, Arsenal were a bit flat-footed and not great. I mean, I think one thing I've noticed recently, and it has been said for a while, is we do switch off a lot of the time, especially defensively. But I felt like today you can't so much blame that. We were down to 10 men, just conceded the goal, lost the advantage of the away goal, so to speak. And that's always going to make things difficult. It wasn't a red card in my opinion, and as much as I really want to vent about referees' decisions over the years in the Champions League, I'm going to forego that for now and just talk about Arsenal overall rather than too much focusing on the game. But we'll talk about the game quickly before that. Even though this was 5-1, Arsenal were a lot better, I felt, overall than the first game. Yeah, it collapsed at the end. Down to 10 men, trying to salvage some pride. And, look, it is what it is. I said before they felt that they don't embarrass themselves tonight, and the scoreline is embarrassing. You can't get over that. But the performance was not. It's a very brave performance, and I think at a point, the Bayern Munich did start doubting themselves. It's just then that you need a little bit more luck, a little bit more of a clinical nature, one of those Giroud chances to go in, or the penalty or not penalty, depending on how you want to look at it, of Walcott to be given or not given. So, yeah, there's a few different caveats, but overall it was a lot better, and I thought some of the players did redeem themselves from the first game, but overall, it ain't great. Let's be honest. So the next game is against Lincoln at home on Saturday. I'm hoping we'll get the win. That shouldn't be so pessimistic, but yes, we have to win that, obviously. And because the FA, I'm not going to talk about the FA Cup. Basically, I'll be happy with the FA Cup, but quite frankly, the overall scheme of things now has to be on the league. And we have to get a good run together. We've got some big games against some of the teams that are above us in the league coming up. I think we've got Man City away, Man United away, and Tottenham away. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's what I remember someone saying the other day. So those ones, we've got to put in better performances. Even if we're not winning the games, we need to at least be at the races. I don't think from what I heard and from the little bit I saw, we weren't really there against Liverpool at all. The performance tonight was a lot better. But people always criticise the scoreline over anything else. And with the whole thing about the Champions League, people are calling for Wenger out, and I think you have to be careful for what you wish for. Now, my personal opinion on it is, at this stage, I think Wenger should forego signing a new contract until the end of the season. I believe he should wait and see if he does get Champions League football or not. If he finishes in the top four, which, yes, is the old Arsenal cliche, but if he does that, then, yes, he should sign a new contract. If he doesn't, I think he should walk away at that point. Because no matter the history of a manager, I think that they have certain expectations to try to accomplish. Now, I don't really want to try. I suppose I could draw a parallel to the Leicester one And, their chairman said that as far as they were concerned, just to stay in the league this season, even though they'd won the league the previous season. Now, Ranieri had more than enough chance to do that. He wasn't even in the relegation zone. So, for you to try and draw a link between the two, I think is unfair. Wenger should still be judged on results overall. But it doesn't mean we should doesn't mean the Wenger out brigade should kick off even more now, so to speak. I mean, tonight was never going to happen. It was, for me, a matter of pride. And like I say, people are going to look at the scoreline and think, nah, us embarrass themselves again. But it's not that way. If you go and watch the game, and I think if you look at all the chances, especially in the first 55 minutes or so, before Koscielny got sent off, which, yeah, anyway, I don't want to talk about that because that will make me a bit upset. Because it's ludicrous, quite frankly. And I think going forward, we need to show that the passion that we showed today in this game, in the rest of them this season, if we want to finish in the top four. I think that is truly the nature of the task that's coming up for Arsenal. Hopefully we will finish in the top four. I think I'm at a stage where I'm almost like either way. If we do, brilliant. And if we don't, then we should really be seeing some whole-scale changes. So I'm not sure which is better. Obviously, I want Arsenal to do the best they can. So obviously finishing fourth, but I'm not scared for the future if we don't. I'm not Wenger out. I'm a big fan of Wenger. Wenger's been there all my life, almost. So he does deserve a lot more respect than people are giving him. However, there has to be a balance. And you do have to be judged on results at the end of the day. Some stuff you can let go. When you're already 5-1 down to Bayern Munich in Champions League, this game didn't matter. Obviously, Lincoln game does matter. It's a knockout. We should win it. And the league does matter as well. Because you got to be in the Champions League to win it at the end of the day. And even though we've not performed very well, still applies. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit more dejected now. I was feeling a bit happier at the start of the video. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed my thoughts. If you have any opinions, leave them down below. I presume probably most people disagree with me and just think that it's been a horrendous night. But I got a little bit of optimism about it. I saw some promising stuff tonight. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all very soon.